Previously on The Life of Sadie Nichole. Hi. Welcome to The Life of Sadie Nichole. I'm Sadie Nichole. And you are tuning into my podcast. So, also, yeah, there is another thing that I want to talk about. Okay, so last night was movie night. I know, you wouldn't have even known about movie night unless you're like subscribed, either if you're in my server as a subscriber or you're in my server as like joined my server, or if you are a Twitch subscriber, or if you hit the notification bell. The only way that you're gonna know that there was a movie night. Okay, so let's move on. This is my podcast, and so we are going to, continue moving forward with the podcast. I'm going to talk about this. It's just like a rally point, or like where the light is located, or like where it's like when you're exploring nature, right? At night. It's not really a good idea, but you want to come back to the point of light, like the campfire, right? When you get scared, or when you start hearing like wolves and stuff, and you're like, anyway, my flashlight isn't working, and I need to make my way back to the fire. So to me, that's the heart. Love, returning back to where it's light, where it's warm, and where things in the dark don't want to go. Or that I speak that and it's like, does that serve me, like, in a positive way, or like no, and then I have to like use the scales and balance that and figure out which is it junk food, or is it like nutrition? I gotta figure this out.
That tree is. What do you call it? An orange is yellow. Hey, my mom is here. If I it looks like a big house. Those guards and stuff for such a time as this. Oh god. Laura, no. No, Laura. Did you see all those bodies that were burned to death? Don't do it, Lara. Carolina Reaper peppers. It was so delicious. Come on. I like that wind instrument. It's so beautiful. That is an amazing engineering idea.
Construction of the city.
Like ancient blueprints.
Exactly.
Now back to the show. Hi. Welcome to the Life of Sadie Nichole. I'm Sadie Nichole. And you are tuning into my podcast. So find me on the internet through my link, which should be in the description. It should be inspired.fun, INSPYR.fun, FUN / Sadie Nichole. Life is a little wonky right now, so being able to focus on like the positive is really beneficial, I think, for the heart as well as the mind and our souls. So, also, yeah, there is another thing that I want to talk about. Okay, so last night was movie night. I know you wouldn't have even known about movie night unless you're like subscribed. Either if you're in my server as a subscriber or you're in my server as like joined my server, or if you are a Twitch subscriber, or if you hit the notification bell, the only way that you're gonna know that there was a movie night. Okay, so let's move on. This is my podcast, and so we are going to, continue moving forward with the podcast. I'm going to talk about this. I started studying that, so kind of this concept of navigation started with me at a very early age. Also, I lived in the wilderness for a lot of my childhood, so it's like survival, which includes like don't die, and like a sub component of that is like don't get lost and then don't die. So don't get lost is a really good thing in survival, and then like being in the wilderness, and you end up with when you're in the wilderness, you end up noticing things like just little things that'll help you kind of make your way back. Otherwise, you can Hansel and Gretel it and like leave a trail, but good luck that an animal doesn't come like pick that up. Um, so navigating to not get lost. The way that I've always navigated, I know this is just me. Everybody does it. Everybody does things differently, but this is just me. Like I choose love. what I do. That's my North Star, or like when I'm using my compass, that's the um the magnetic force or whatever that like keeps me knowing where even north is, right? And in any of the other directions. It's just like a rally point, or like where the light is located, or like where it's like when you're exploring nature, right? At night. It's not really a good idea, but um you want to come back to the point of light, like the campfire, right? When you get scared, or when you start hearing like, wolves and stuff, and you're like, enemy, my flashlight isn't working, and I need to make my way back to the fire. So to me, that's the heart. Love, returning back to where it's light, where it's warm, and where things in the dark don't want to go, so that it's not so cold and it's not so dark. And that, I just want to say, that process right there took me a long time. Okay, so why did this take so long? Well, first of all, I've had to go through the process of mending my broken heart. So there's that. Because if I leave the heart to go into the mind, then like it's all broken and like vulnerable and stuff. So like it had to be mended, healed, right, from all of the devastation. And then it had to be fortified so that it's protected, right? But not cold and not dark, but fortified boundaries, right? But on the inside, healed and healthy. And then from there, um, there's like a giant canyon, all right, gorge or something, canyon between there and there. And that right there, right, is truth, right? Speaking the truth, expression of truth, expression of my truth. Whether my truth is, whether the truth is coming from my mind and it's some type of programming or a core belief system that I had from childhood, from trauma, and it needs to be spoken by me to me. I don't have to speak to anybody else, but I need to speak it out loud, and it needs to come out. And that truth from my mind might, as soon as I speak it, I might be like, yeah, I don't actually believe that. Like, yeah, that's out of here, right? But or that I speak that and it's like, does that does that serve me, like, in a positive way, or like no, and then I have to like use the scales and balance that and figure out which is it junk food or is it like nutrition? I gotta figure this out on so many levels. It's like wild. Like it brings me a lot of peace. So then there's the self journey. And the self journey to me is like the hero journey, like, or like the hero's journey. The hero's journey starts in the realm of the ordinary, and then it goes into like a dark place, right? Into the world of the extraordinary, and then it comes back up into the world of the ordinary, except for the hero or the character has gained all the wisdom from the experiences in the extraordinary. So the self journey to me is the hero's journey, which is, directly impacting the world around me, like, and the other characters around me and the other people around me, so it's not just only introspection, although the introspection of um the journey of self, that's necessary to reinforce my hero's development through the world of the extraordinary. Not such an out of touch thing, because when you talk about like the hero's journey, like you kind of get detached because they're like so programmed. Like everybody's just so programmed by watching so many movies. But anyway, um, to bring it to more of a realistic frame of mind, this is all how I see it anyway, is because I have to do this. Like, even though I see things on this multi kind of realm, multi kind of level thing, I always want to ground myself. I always want to ground myself back into reality and be as human and present as possible. Not losing touch with the door into the many realms that is my imagination and everything, but I want to stay grounded, right? And so, or else, then my own human. This is based on my experiences. My own human consciousness feels left behind, and then that means other humans, perhaps around me, would feel left behind if I don't ground myself. And it's like I can walk through the door that is imagination, and I can go literally anywhere, and I know how to. But I don't leave that door just swinging open all the time, right? Like I ground myself into reality and I use that door when I need to. Next question. How do I want it to contribute? Because it's like, how can my journey contribute? But it's like, how do I want it to? And I have to ask myself that, because I kind of get lost sometimes in being so selfless that I completely go invisible, and then I don't exist anymore, right? And then I'm like, oh my God, where am I? I can't even I don't exist because I contributed myself to everything else so much that I blinked myself out of existence and I forgot about me. Now back to the show.
No, she's not.
Doesn't look like to me.
You didn't see all the hearts? No. Look at how pretty that tree is. Look at the color. An orangish yellowish.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful.
Hey, Michael, mommy's here. If I come over this way. Hey, come here. Come this way.
We need to say yeah. No, not this way. Look, mommy, that's okay.
No, this isn't it.
I want to go in there,
Huh?
I want to
Go in there. Get lost in there. Go. It looks like a big house in there. Ooh.
Look at that. There's like
Ooh, a lot of people, they carve things on there.
or warnings.
That is a really big leaf.
Maybe from the giant tree. I'm lost.
Ooh. Let's go investigate and find out where it came from. Come on, little pretty. Let's go this way.
That looks like it's from the giant tree.
That is from a pretty big tree, huh?
Yeah.
Most likely. pretty.
Can you just sit right here? Hang on, I'm afraid of that ladybug. Well,
You can use your hands. Come on, use your hands.
what? Carry this leaf for me.
That's my boy. You're okay, little pretty. Come on, Michael. There's my girl.
Can I step in this water? This leaf on a sailboat.
Sure.
Whoa! Sailing on the open sea. Mommy, how far am I? Oh, I'm gonna stay in this. All right, then. We're sailing on the island to Rock Niveland. Standing on this rock. Bird. Look what I brought. What?
How are you? I'm doing well, just hanging out. How are you? Oh, I'm blessed. I'm hanging out with my breaker over here, and I'm glad that it's like the weekend. I turned in my assignments for college like yesterday, so I feel like I'm free, and so like nothing is on my mind that's like pressing, so I feel good.
Now back to the show.
Fuck.
Abby, please let me go. Let me go. No, not like this. I can't. Not like this.
So I like.
Why? It just.
I don't want to go in there. I don't want to.
Abby, please let me go. Let me go.
Fuck, man. I don't want to go in there.
Please let me go. Let me go.
Can I just like put him out of his misery?
Yeah, do it. Quick.
Okay.
Who could have done this?
Not who. What? Ugh.
What the hell is that?
I don't. Ah! It's reminding me of like when I played Tomb Raider when I was young. Oh Lord. Those guards and stuff for such a time as this. Oh God. Lara, no. No, Lara. Did you see all those bodies that were burned to death? Don't do it, Lara. I don't see where the person is. Fuck! And I have no more ammo. Let's see. Okay, Alright.
There's no other ammo around, so I can't use my guns, really. What's the current objective in the game? Well, I already got the relic that I was looking for, but these guys are looking for it too, so they want to kill me because I'm the only thing standing in their way between, well, immortality. So, you know how it goes. Okay, I just need to, like, survive and kill all of these guys. Like, it's me versus, like, a shitload of people. Okay. That's right here. And fuck. Alright.
I want a thorough sweep of the upper and lower level. She's here.
Okay.
The trap says we're all gonna answer to Constantine. Keep that in mind. Oh, I see her. Take her out. Just you and me.
Blasphemy and eradicate our movement. But it is too late now. We will not be silenced.
What up? Oh, I see. Protect immortality, you know. But I got the relic and I got out, so now I am headed back somewhere to Jacob and the other people that tried to protect. What direction am I supposed to be going? Okay. Carolina Reaper peppers. It was so delicious. Come on. I like that wind instrument. It's so beautiful.
Jonah!
You look terrible. Terrible, but happy.
You actually found it. The founders of Gatesh were skilled craftsmen. They used this place to...
Incredible.
That is an amazing engineering idea.
Construction of the city.
Like ancient blueprints.
Exactly.
We don't have much time. It won't be long before Trinity discovers the location of the source.
I have to go after Jonah.
Even if it means...
Have you ever been to the Alps? Oh my gosh, like, whoa. So amazing. I learned how to ski there. I don't like skiing.
I never wanted to go back to that terrible place, but I can't leave him in Trinity's hands now.
No. But they want her to come after him.
Jonah, hold on. Sophia, are you there?
Lara!